The Gaza war is the longest Israel has ever fought. Many reservists have served hundreds of days on multiple tours, often in both Gaza and Lebanon. Worn out, some of them are seeking exemptions from serving or simply not showing up. Omri, who wants us to only use his first name, is a 37-year-old reservist sergeant major with an infantry brigade deployed in Gaza. Since the 7th of October attack on Israel that sparked this conflict, he's seen around 300 days of action. He's just come back home to Jerusalem for a short break and will return to the front lines in a few days.
There's definitely a sense of fatigue. People have served for a long time.
There's also the toll on work and family life and the mental and emotional drain.
It's not simple work-wise, and also personally, like it's very difficult to be away from my wife for so long. You know, sometimes there's been times where I haven't had my phone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. People that I love haven't been able to contact me, and they'll hear something. There's a lot of stress for them and also for me.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu says the offensive to seize Gaza City is necessary to defeat Hamas and bring home the hostages.
שני הדברים הללו, הכרעת החמאס ושחרור כל חטופינו, הולכים יד ביד.
But many Israelis believe this is unrealistic, and the offensive will put the hostages' lives at risk.
The two greatest goals are to make sure Hamas can never control Gaza again and free all the hostages living. These are contradictory goals. You know, you can either have one or the other.
Despite the hardships of serving and uncertainty about the war's goals, Omri says he would still return to reserve duty after his current deployment ends.
I think at the end of the day, it's for the people that I serve with, and that's the most important thing. You know, when you're there, that's what you're there for. You're there for the people that you're with. You're there for your friends who become like family.
But not every reservist is as willing to go back.
Well, many reservists say that they'll report for duty if called up again. Others are refusing, saying that they no longer agree with the war and are now organizing to try and stop it.
Max Kresh is a 29-year-old reserve combat medic. He spent the first days of the conflict guarding Israel's northern border from Hezbollah. He's a member of a group of hundreds of Israeli soldiers who are publicly refusing to return to the war.
The main reason why we're doing it is because we understand that this war is a war that is unjust. It doesn't bring home our hostages. It is bad for the future of our country, and it's our patriotic duty to refuse and to do everything that we can to end this war as quickly and as safely and as justly as possible.
Max says that many soldiers decided they would refuse service after Israel ended a ceasefire and resumed attacks in Gaza in March. The offensive to seize Gaza City is also weighing on their minds.
Now, with the current offensive in Gaza City and trying to occupy Gaza City, we understand that this is something that very clearly is going to endanger the lives of our hostages. It is also very clearly going to necessitate doing war crimes.
Max says he and other soldiers have faced backlash for speaking out against the war and refusing to serve. A popular right-wing influencer with hundreds of thousands of followers accused them of treason, and threats of violence followed.
Service in Israel is something that's ingrained into society. It's ingrained into the way that most Israelis live their lives, and doing what we're doing is a very difficult step, and it's something that comes with a lot of costs.
Costs that will weigh more heavily as the war enters its third year. Blake Sifton, CNA, Jerusalem.